So we are free. So give thanks. We are still alive. Though the road was rocky and the hills were steep, still we survive.
Give thanks as this year Jamaica will celebrate our 54th independence and 182 years since emancipation. Stay tuned to today's Jamaica magazine to hear the many plans that will unfold. Welcome, I'm Audrey. Also in the package, as Road Safety Month comes to a close this week, everyday Jamaicans share their tips on how to keep safe. These and more after this message and the news.
They were heading home, playing in the streets just like they always did. When
I'll see you again.
My name is Sheldon Bell. I barely survived. My friend, she didn't. I'm now much more careful on the road. You should be too.
330 Jamaicans died in road crashes in 2014. 99 of the deceased were pedestrians. Road users, obey road rules. Walk, drive, and ride with care. Remember, road safety begins with you.
Good day, I'm Tamara McHale, and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, June 28. 6 referral hospitals in Jamaica have received maternal and neonatal high dependency units under the Program for the Reduction of Maternal and Child Mortality, PROMAC.
This component focuses on the establishment of 5 maternal and 6 neonatal high dependency units in 6 referral hospitals in Jamaica. Mandeville Regional, where we are, Victoria Jubilee, Cornwall Regional, Spanish Town, and St. Anne's Bay Hospital, as well as the Bustamante Hospital for Children.
Under the program, the Mandeville Regional Hospital also received equipment valued at $80 million to support the neonatal high dependency unit.
The equipment being provided will facilitate highly specialized radiographic technology, critical care ventilation, and specialized patient monitoring.
Minister Tufton was speaking Friday as he handed over equipment at the Mandeville Regional Hospital. The minister also toured the Percy Junior Hospital and the Robbins Hall Clinic in Manchester. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Defence Force, through its annual activity Exercise Trade Winds, has joined the Ministry of Health's fight against disease-causing mosquitoes. Participants in this year's Operation Trade Winds on Sunday targeted 6 beaches and coastlines, clearing them of debris. The areas were Sergani Beach, Gunboat, Palisades and Port Royal in Kingston, Half Moon Bay Beach in Montego Bay, Old Harbour Bay Beach in St. Catherine, Old Jane Lane Beach and Roxborough in St. Anne. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is urging members of the new Tourism Competitiveness Task Force to build on the achievements of the tourism sector to fuel growth in visitor arrivals and earnings. He made the charge at the inaugural meeting of the task force on Thursday. The tourism sector registered growth of more than 6% in visitor arrivals for the first 5 months of the year. The latest figures indicate that up to May 2016, total arrivals, both stopover and cruise, increased by 6.7%, with 1.7 million visitors compared to the 1.6 million visitors recorded for the same period last year.
You are going to help us to deliver on the promise of providing an exceptional experience in Jamaica. An experience that is opinionated, that carves a conversation in the minds of all our visitors that will abide them when they leave this destination.
Mr. Bartlett says the task force is crucial to the ministry's drive to achieve its growth targets of securing 5 million visitors and generating US $5 billion in tourism earnings by 2021. The new Tourism Competitiveness Task Force is chaired by hotelier Joseph Forrest Meyer. The Science and Technology Ministry is seeking to expand opportunities in the business process outsourcing sector with the help of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation.
We must actively promote broadening the BPO ICT sector and services beyond the traditional customer service call center. The talents and capabilities of our people extend way beyond the routine handling of customer service calls. We must, Mr. Speaker, advance, foster, and create the environment for more sophisticated services and provide more opportunities for secondary and tertiary graduates in creating a highly skilled and competitive knowledge-based society.
Minister Andrew Wheatley was making his contribution to the sectoral debates recently. He said collaboration will be formed with major groups in the education, BPO and ICT sectors to formulate a plan to bring this to fruition. Young people are being encouraged to tap into social media and other new media platforms to generate jobs and economic opportunities. State Minister Floyd Green says technology must be used to transform Jamaica's position as a cultural powerhouse into economic sustainable activity.
I believe new media, social media, provides that space for us to create brands that the world all over will clamor to be a part of, to create applications that are as relevant here as they are abroad. I believe now we have a real opportunity to seize an economic space, especially as young people.
The State Minister was speaking at Monday's launch of Digital Media Week. He also encouraged more young people to use technology to assist government in increasing its service delivery.
The government definitely needs more of you to look at some of the problems we have in government and find new media ways for us to solve those problems. That is what we want. And as a government, we're establishing a technology fund to help you, to help finance some of those ideas.
And finally, students involved in the Jamaica Junior Achievement Program are to benefit from the programs of the 4-H clubs. On Monday, a 3-year memorandum of understanding was signed between the parties, focusing on the development of agricultural and agribusiness.
The Jamaica 4-H will assist JA Jamaica in meeting their mission of empowering young Jamaicans in agricultural-focused entrepreneurship, while the Jamaica 4-H will in turn benefit from access to practical, hands-on curriculum content focused around product ideas and development to aid in the development of a project workbook that will be a part of the Jamaica 4-H's program implementation. This will aid participants' overall development to hands-on work and entrepreneurial skills, competition, and product fairs.
The Junior Achievement Company of Entrepreneurs JACE will be implemented in all high schools by the 2017-2018 academic year. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Tamara McHale. Thank you for watching.
Finger-licking jerk chicken, Helcher fish and bami, will run down yam and banana, roast breadfruit, sweet potato pudding. Jamaica food sweet. So let's make a pledge to use more local produce and less foreign goods. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow.
This year's Emancipation and Independence celebrations promise to not only be exciting with its impact, but also for reaching Jamaicans all across the island and the diaspora. The launch took place recently. Get the scoop on what's in store.
Let's get together and feel all right is the theme for our 2016 Emancipation and Independence celebrations, as Jamaica marks its 54th year of independence and 182 years since emancipation. The use of that theme from Bob Marley's One Love was made possible with permission from the Bob Marley Foundation. At the recent launch, Culture Minister Olivia Grange spoke to the theme's relevance.
This is a call to us and a reminder of one of the key factors in our emancipation and independence. That factor being unity and togetherness, putting our hands and hearts together as we all continue to build Jamaica, Jamaica land we love. The theme also calls us to celebrate and appreciate who we are and our accomplishments. We have proven to the world that we are a nation with talent, a nation that has what it takes to succeed and be prosperous.
So from Sunday, July 31 to Saturday, August 6, the island will be engulfed in a series of events and activities to celebrate our emancipation and independence. These are largely being executed by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC, an agency of the Culture Ministry.
The celebrations this year provides a platform for Jamaicans to feel good about themselves and to feel good about our country. This platform not only provides activities that are celebratory and entertaining, but which also allow for contemplation, dialogue, and commemoration. The JCDC will ensure that all planned events and activities are characterized by our core values, which gives the acronym EPIC. That is excellence, professionalism, integrity, and creativity.
Some of the epic events in store.
The Jamaica 54 celebrations will span the length and breadth of the island and will include church services, parish vigils, flag-raising ceremonies, festival bandwagons or festival roadshows, public forum, street dances, and independence concerts.
Government and private institutions can register their events with the JCDC.
These events will be accredited or endorsed as independence celebrations events and will benefit from promotion through listings on the promotional websites of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the JCDC, the JTB, Jamaica Tourist Board, the Jamaica Information Service, and other entities.
Highly anticipated staples will make their return, such as the Emancipation Vigil in Civil St. Anne on July 31. The Independence Village will again be set up at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston. So too the Auntie Roach Literary Festival and Mellow-Go-Round. And of course, Grand Gala returns to the National Arena on August 6. There will also be a number of new events, including Reggae to Rio, to be celebrated on August 5 as we look forward to our athletes' Olympic success in Rio, Brazil. Leading up to August 6, the major JCDC festival events will take the spotlight.
How much I love to see Jamaican living in
Ubusuku Obushle. Good evening, everyone. My name is Monique Patrice Robb, and I proudly represent the parish of St. Mary.
I'm banking in Jesus, bank of life, bank of Jehovah, bank of Christ, banking in the Lord and everything is alright. Number one, just it bank when I think twice.
Wanna catch the spirit yet? Maybe the fashion will bring it alive. This year's theme is Wear It in Gold and Stripe It Bold. The celebratory plans will only come to light due to the support of sponsors like the Chase Fund.
I want to say that we understand the value and we also understand the potential of our cultural heritage to national development, and wisely we allocate resources to achieve these outcomes.
Remember, the celebrations are for everyone, so be sure to take part in the many competitions that have been planned, including window dressing for public and private sector entities, media agencies that best showcase the spirit of independence, advertising agencies that best utilize the independence theme in their promotional campaigns, parish councils with the best decorated towns for independence, the best diaspora celebration, and more. For more details on all these or to register your events for the 2016 Emancipation and Independence celebrations, contact the JCDC at 926-5726-9 and keep connected with them on Facebook and Twitter at JCDC Jamaica. Let's get together and feel all right.
Every community, every corner, every street, every lane, every nook and cranny, as we'll say, of the island, and of course, those in the diaspora are expected to come alive and celebrate together as proud Jamaicans.
Though the road was rocky and the hills were steep, still we survive. We put the faith and trust in the Father. He is keeping us alive. So give thanks and praises
All June, we've been observing Road Safety Month, and we continue to implore all of you to keep safe while driving, riding, or walking. Let's hear some tips on this from our friends Outer Road.
Well, in keeping safe, you know, you have to look out for any type of vehicle that come and try to walk safely, protect yourself from any oncoming accident and them things, because you know all type of accident upon the road. And not just vehicle accident alone, you have human collision too.
You have to walk on the sidewalk, not in the road, else car going to lick you down. You walk on the pedestrian cross when you're crossing the road.
Wear my seat belt and look out of my item. Stop a pedestrian, stop a stop sign and all them things there.
I need to open up my eye, concern about others and protect myself with all of that walk on. Because some people are going some people are going it's like a beehive, you know.
Sometimes I have to come up looking more than something late me.
Well, first of all, you be aware of your surrounding. You understand me? You pay attention to the vehicle. You understand me? And you wear clearly seen clothing so that them can spot you from a distance.
I just ride up from the vehicle, I ride on the road, but from the vehicle. I always looking, you know. So I try to protect myself.
I walk on the sidewalk, I tell the pedestrian crossing. I walk carefully on the road, right? I watch where I'm going and so forth.
The seat belt. Just have on the seat belt. Pay attention to pedestrians and everyone. You understand? You can't drive for yourself, you have to drive for others too.
Yeah, I have to walk and look. Walk on the sidewalk, and sometimes the madman them coming on them just want to lick you down to all them kind of way, you know. So you have to just walk and look, you know.
Some sound suggestions there on road safety. Perhaps the most powerful message, though, is from someone who has experienced the effects of a road tragedy. One victim shares from the pages of her diary.
Sunday, March 8, 2008. 4 years ago, 3 months, 8 days. I was walking along the sidewalk when from the back I was hit by a speeding motorist. The impact tossed me airborne for some 21 feet, and the driver, still having not gained control of the car, ran over me. I was smashed into the asphalt and semi-conscious with a burst head, fractured skull, right broken apart shoulder, broken ribs, partially smashed off and broken left knee, doubly broken right knee smashed apart and broken, numerous wounds, lacerations, and my right leg, which was run over, laid there in a queer angle with large mince and segmented portions of exposed bone.
At the time of the crash, Falasha was only 21 years old, a first-degree, first-year university student. She held a full-time job and was very involved in numerous church, sports, and voluntary activities. And without notice, all that changed in an instant.
It took less than 10 seconds, and one driver's misjudgment, one driver's decision to speed, one driver's choice to be reckless, one minute selfish act of dangerous driving, and in less than 10 seconds, most of my bones were broken. My whole being shattered, my body wrecked, my life radically marred and completely changed forever.
Falasha awoke to find herself in hospital, hooked to numerous machines, with tubes and needles invading her body. Her head, hands, and legs were screwed with nails and supported by metal poles. She was crippled by excruciating pain, and no amount of painkillers seemed to give any relief. It was at that point that she wished she had died. Since then, she has undergone 15 major surgeries to bring her body to a point of rehabilitation, including the amputation of her right leg.
For the last 4 years, instead of like my peers pursuing educational, social, and economic dreams and goals, I have had to fight and struggle to find recovery, where my dreams have been forcibly pushed on a ledge so far from my reach. Because of one driver's choice not to observe road safety, I'm unable to cross the streets or be around moving cars for any amount of time without being overwhelmed by the sense that I'm about to be hit down. I am afflicted with insomnia, panic, and anxiety attacks, and I'm daily haunted by graphic flashbacks of this accident in my waking hours. And in the little sleep I get, nightmares.
And the pain continues. One driver's choice to disobey road rules has cost Falasha the loss of family and friends who have found it difficult to come to terms with the sudden transformation of her life. And there's more.
I have lost relationships and suffered devastating heartbreaks because these guys could not and eventually refused to deal with or see beyond the destruction of my being, and thus walked away. After the accident, I had to drop out of university, and to date, I have not been able to resume.
If it had not been for one driver's choice to be reckless on our roads, Falasha would have graduated in July 2012. And instead of having a student loan debt, she has incurred hospital expenses of more than $5 million and growing, and has to find over $30,000 monthly for medication, crippling her personal savings and dashing her hopes of finding employment.
Were you abandoned by your parents, placed in state care or any other residential child care facility, feeling rejected, wondering what the future holds? Be encouraged. There are others who were just like you but rose above the odds.
Even though it was challenging, I lived on the street, I dropped out of high school, got pregnant, but since then I have started several businesses in the United States. I have 3 degrees, so there is hope for you. Don't look at the fact that somebody rejected you. There's greatness inside of you.
Remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
We started off the show sharing the plans for emancipation and independence. And as was mentioned, a big part of that is festival. We had some outstanding performances from the recent JCDC Speech National Finals that will get you in the festival mood. Take a look.
Well, a hungry man, as them say, is an angry man. But it's all joy in this week's JCDC Festival Corner as we take a look at the National Speech Finals. From Standard English to Jamaican dialect, these fine set of performers would make our dialect queen, Miss Lou, proud. Let's take a look at some of the winning pieces, starting with dub poetry.
Who me? No, me to a hospital. Me I go mad. Oh God. Me shoulda really hear when mommy said no ride no bike. What me thief out at the yard. We hours at the night. Pick up me friend down the road when he and Mike. We all over the place. Never know we meet a plate. We do the one wheelie to the left and to the right. Then collide with the car at the
All right, God never failed me yet. Good piece there from Mona Heights Primary. And our performers in the Jamaican dialect, them never fail we either.
Are you them say, I take wally pa English what? See I go and kill dialect? Let me get it straight, Mass Charlie. For me not quite understand. They go and kill all of the English dialect them, or it's just the Jamaican one. You have to go kill the Lancashire, the Yorkshire, and the Cockney. The broad Scotch and Irish broke them before you start kill me.
From I born, I never seen nothing like this yet.
A dog, come on, court as witness.
Really now, Miss Millie? Same thing could have done so.
The man licked the teeth in mangy, mongrel, non-ambitious dog. And him have all right to do it.
Poor Miss Millie and her dog, them don't stand a chance. Well, our final category highlight is in the Standard English section.
Oh, come on, my fellow people. Let's all join hands and sing praises, 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 praises for our nation. Jamaica is number 1. I love myself because I am smart. And though I am small, I have a big heart. For one day soon, I will be the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Such talented students. Before we go though, let's throw to this week's crowd favorite from the Herbert Morrison Technical High School performing Cause We Are Dopey.
We just a birthday, so make we enjoy the feast. Now we name alone, make we rest in peace. Cause we are doping at the day and not doping at the night. If we facial, put the living to fright. We are doping at the day and not doping at the night. We got to give you a prize.
That's how we close the curtains on this week's Festival Corner. Tune in next weekend for more exciting performances from another category at the National Finals. And be sure to support the various festival initiatives. The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, unearthing, developing, showcasing, and preserving the best of Jamaica's culture. Well, that's our show. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow, same time on this station for another informative edition. For queries or comments, drop us a line and email us at jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. You can also keep in the know through our website, jis.gov.jm, plus on our social media platforms. I'm Audrey Williams. Thanks for watching and have a relaxing evening.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.